This is a very quick look at panning and zooming in DraftSight. The best and most convenient way of doing this panning and zooming is to use the wheel on the wheel mouse, in my opinion. And if you basically depress the wheel and move the mouse around, that will pan your drawing around in a dynamic way, very intuitive way. It's very easy to use. It's the easiest thing to do when you want to pan, and to some extent as well when you're zooming, you just move the wheel away and towards you, just scroll it, and that will zoom the image in and out. There is a reasonable alternative in DraftSight, and basically that is one that you can engage by clicking on the right mouse button, and you'll see there's a pan option there. So if I click that, that will bring up the little pan symbol, and I've got the left mouse button depressed here to move the image around, and that's a pretty good alternative. The only problem is I have to hit the escape button to come out of it. The same with the zoom option on the right mouse button. I'm just moving the mouse up and down there, and that's with the left mouse button depressed, and that's zooming in and out, and again that's quite a good alternative. Okay, so I'm going to look at a few tools on the zoom toolbar now, and the first one I'm going to click on is the zoom bounds button, and the reason I'm doing that is not because I use it all the time. I never use it, in fact. It's really just to make the drawing really small so it gives us a problem. The bounds basically are something that you set up, you can set up before you do your drawing. It's a kind of artificial boundary. I never use it. I wouldn't recommend you do, but it's zoomed right out to the limits of those bounds. So how do we get that drawing back again? Well, first of all, I'm going to use the zoom window button, and that's pretty self-explanatory. I've windowed around that drawing, and second time, just by re-engaging it with the enter key, that's brought the drawing pretty much full size. If I do the same again and the drawing's kind of disappeared again, this time I'm going to click on the zoom fit button. That's even better because that instantly brings up all the drawing full size. It draws it, basically it redraws it as large as possible. It will redisplay everything that you've drawn and center it in the graphics area as big as possible, and it's a great way to just reset everything and put the drawing center stage again. The final thing I'm going to look at are scroll bars, and you set these up by clicking on Tools and then Options. Make sure you've got System Options enabled on the left hand side there, and then if you click on Display, under Display you'll see Screen Options, and there's a little checkbox there for scroll bars. You just click that, Apply and OK, and you can see you've got the scroll bar down at the bottom there and one on the right as well. They are a little bit strange because they will just scroll around the visible graphics area as it is, and you can see it's not having much impact when I'm trying to scroll up or down there. If I use the zoom out button, you can see it has a lot more effect. It wouldn't be my tool of choice for getting around the screen, but it does have its uses, and it's something perhaps you can fall back on from time to time.